Hello and welcome back. I'm Anna Delman and it is day number 56, Sunday, July 13. And my note for today was to review the week review. And so I have taken all my little notes written to myself off my little spiky platform. And so I just thought I'd make Sundays my day of review, just to check what my thoughts have been about life over the past week, and then I can formulate what they should be like in the week to come and what I needed to work on. So day number 50 was courage, the willingness to do, be, act and live out with excellence because of your foundation, because of the philosophies of life which undergird all you do and move you forward to achieve the life you want to live and for what purpose you want that life to be lived. Okay, and then day 51 was enjoy the journey. Change is good and we need to embrace it and celebrate it. 52, build up your foundation. What are your weaknesses that need attention and therefore pay attention to them? And once you've done that, encourage others. What is your encouragement plan and how are you going to interact with others in an encouraging way? Day 53, what are the lessons along the way? The good, the bad and the ugly, and don't overanalyze them. Name it and claim it. Be truthful. Take those things that you're at fault for, examine them and change and live differently because of it. But don't claim what doesn't belong to you. Leave the baggage of others at the door, and someday they'll have their baggage check card and hopefully come and claim it themselves, and they must deal with it. Never claim other people's baggage. It's not yours. And we also spoke about forgive and forget, not to out-regard in that. Day 54 was be real, be true, be you. Take a good look and examine yourself. Don't fake it. The only person who you will be conning is yourself. Don't fake it. Day 55, what's going on around you, locally, your neck of the woods, and internationally. And it doesn't matter where in the world you are. You live with people. People have hearts, and the heart of mankind, irrespective of where in the world you are, what your culture is, what your tradition is, what your ethnicity is, you all have the same heart, and you all deal with things within your culture, etc., with people the same way. The prompts, the habits might be a little bit different, but the heart is not. It just exposes the reality of it. So today, day number 56, week in review, and based on that, I will today be thinking about what my focus needs to be tomorrow, and I might even circle back to what's already on here. Always I need to be working on myself to get to where I want to be and the goals I need to achieve, and I encourage you to do the same. And then because it's the 13th, we do chapter 13 of Proverbs, and verse number 12, hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. So hope deferred making the heart sick. We all know what that's like when you want something and you hope for something and it never materializes in life. But ultimately, even if everything is disappointed in this world and nothing that you've ever hoped for materializes or happens, as a Christian believer, the ultimate hope that we can live for to encourage us along the way is our eternal hope. And I know that many people would say that's over scripturalizing it, and I don't want it to come across that way. I don't want it to come across as patronizing, but in a very basic way. I've told you I went through many years of bad health. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. When my prayers for relief and my prayers for healing and attention were answered in the most particular and precise ways, hope deferred makes the heart sick. That God heard my prayer for those tiny little details and in those tiny little moments, and each one of them was answered faithfully. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. The encouragement, the blessing, the soul enlightening, the soul comforting that I experienced because of that. In the here and now, It was only a year ago that I was in hospital for 5 weeks and then had surgery. My goodness, July 5th, as I mentioned before, was the anniversary of being taken to hospital. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when God answers those prayers in details, ways specific that only you and Him knew, that is a tree of life. We can only be encouraged. Okay, the next verse is verse 15. Good sense wins favor, but the way of the treacherous is their ruin. Good sense wins favor. So good sense is the understanding we have about a situation or about people. People are situations, they create them. So the good sense that you demonstrate in difficult situations, the understanding that you have, because you've been enlightened, you've looked for knowledge, you've looked for wisdom, and you've been patient, you've been impartial, and you've been practical. That's the good sense that we need to move forward in all the particulars of life that we do not understand. And when we do, we will find favor with other people. They will see us as kind, they will see us as patient, gracious, and merciful. You don't just rush to judgment. You have the good sense to wait, to observe, to understand and see. And when you've experienced all of that in life, you are blessed. And to get to the point where you are able to behave that way, irrespective of where you are in the world, what the cultures and the tradition is around you, even your very own. You may have been away from your own culture for donkey's years and then come back and find it so difficult to respond in a gracious way to them. But yet, you have the foundation on which you can study and know of a way to just brush things off. Let it be water on a duck's back and move on. Because at the end of the day, there's only one thing that you need to respond to correctly, and that is God, and have your conscience clear before Him. So until tomorrow, another day, I look forward to seeing you then with another note of encouragement. Take care and God bless. Until then, bye-bye for now.